Hi, my friends. We're on Eagle Trail around Gator Lake. Ooh, the sign says there are gators, so we're not going swimming. But the breeze across the water is quite lovely. Of course, if you're curious like I'm curious, I gotta find out what those buildings are. I'm thinking it's probably the water preservation and wastewater management offices. Well, this would be a tough place to have an office, you know? So thanks for coming along with me. Oh, somebody left their hat. That's cute. Mom hair don't care. Mermaid hair don't care. Hiking trail hair don't care. Some of the same fauna and flora. Not sure I'm going to see another bobcat. We can hope. Lizards, birds. Maybe a gator as we get closer to the boat launch. Hawks. Alright. Do not feed or molest the alligators. Alright, we have a little boardwalk out over the water. As you can see, there's fencing to keep us from reaching down into the water. Oh, and there's a shady spot and it's quite lovely breeze. So we can enjoy the pickerel, purple flowers, and the white flowers, and the cypress, and the pine trees, and the clouds, of course, on the water. And that's very kind of them to put in a lower deck for children to be able to reach over but not jump out. Oh, we have some diamonds in the water there. But especially joyous are the reflections of the clouds. Is lovely. More diamonds on the water. Knees and roots coming together in a amazing design. Creation is amazing, isn't it? Found out why it's called Eagle Trail. It was a project of several scouts in the neighborhood over many years. And of course, this is definitely not the trail to do a little shuffle trot on. As you can see, all of the roots coming up on the path. So I'm being very, very careful so I don't go flying and land in, oh, look at the roots of this pine tree. That's All right, gotta let go. Okay, still on the Gator Trail around the lake. And there's this little rest spot over the marsh and the cypress dome off in the distance under those beautiful clouds. I believe that's a woodpecker. And of course, these beautiful palm fronds catching the sunlight just so beautifully. I think we should watch this for a moment and bask in the sunlight, kissing the green. And this part of the trail, revealing some of the older, ancient, thousands upon thousands of years past coral rock. So we're on a ridge here, and some of the root systems are coming from trees further down, closer to the water, reaching up onto the higher land, higher ground, so that they don't remain waterlogged. You know me and rocks. I love them. Especially since there's so many millennia older than me, or even we humans. The stories that they could tell, what they've seen. Yes, I know, I anthropomorphize animals as well as inanimate objects like rocks. But, hi! It's the world I live in. Interbeingness on so many levels. Oh, I wonder. Is that a gopher tortoise hole, do you think? I wonder. It's awfully large. Of course, I'm not putting my hand in there. But that's cool. I didn't think, it's a little dry. It's a little wet for gopher tortoises, but hey, they said there were all sorts of creatures out here. Oh, and here we have some of that cocoa plum with the new growth, the beautiful red. So we have some water over here to our right. It's pretty still. I don't see any water lilies, moving water. We have people behind me too. Let's see if we can chase the source of the water. Alright. We're about halfway around the lake, and I noticed in the water these beautiful yellow flowers. It's coming right out of the water. Next to this very sweet little baby cypress. You know me in yellow. And clouds. And a puddle. It's a floating bridge. Gosh, I couldn't tell you the last time I was on one, if I ever have been. And you can see these are the water lilies with the little yellow fist flowers, because they never really open much more than that. Pretty much that's it. Lovely pickerel. pond cypress. The dragonflies. This is a great idea. I'm so glad I came out here and thought of you. Yes, that is the offices of wastewater management for Palm Beach. Nice place to have a job. All right, so I've left Grassy Waters. This is the east side of the Grassy Waters Preserve. This is a Solid Waste Authority trail. And of course, it's a worthwhile one if clouds are reflecting in beautiful water. This is known as the Rookery, a place that's very popular with the birds to nest and raise their young. It's also nice and breezy right here. So I figured I'd stop and tell us a little bit about this. As I've said in the past, the Palm Beach authorities do a much better job at preserving wild areas to help with the reclaiming of the water and the wetlands and preserving wildlife and wild flora. Oh, that's a lovely shot there. Let's enjoy that. Dragonflies. Cypress. Clouds. Reflected clouds. These palm trees, fronds rustling in the breeze, speaking to us. And of course, the cocoa plum, the new growth with the bright red leaves. And yes, they are so soft. You can see the white poles out there. They're doing some measurements, I am sure. And here we have, just across the little bit of water, a cypress dome with all sorts of beings, animal as well as plant, providing shelter and food for all sorts of creatures. We are quite close to the turnpike. And again, it's a trail I've never been on. So let's see what else we can find here. Alright, so this is the eastern side of the Grassy Waters Preserve. I disturbed a tricolor heron when I walked up. Me, too noisy. It's in the tree over there, along with an anhinga. The breeze is coming from behind, which is nice. But I wanted to at least get to a 5-mile mark on my hike today. So I took this little spur out here, again, having never been here. So I wanted to share this with us. And again, the sense and savor, and what do you notice? What do you need? Open space. Bird calls. Dragonflies. Trees. Clouds. Water. So excited about having seen that bobcat earlier. So yes, it's been another warm day. Red face, it's always a good sign. Successful hiking, successful Sunday stroll. So thanks again for sharing part of my world that was even new to me. And now we both have enjoyed it. Take care and we'll see you next time. Peace. See the dragonflies. Until we meet again, take care.